the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I want to get into my first message of the day. And that first message is about timing. It's all about timing. You see, here's the deal. In life, nothing comes easy. In life, nothing comes easy. I'm going to say it again. In life, nothing comes easy. You see, there's an angel and there's a demon. Okay? The demon is the easy part. The demon comes to you with smiles. The demon comes to you and tells you everything you want to hear. The demon gives you a choice. You see, the demon gives you a choice. The angel gives you a time. 9 out of 10 times when that demon gives you a choice, you got to sell your soul. You got to sacrifice something. You have to do something the wrong way. You feel me? When I give you an example, when the demon attacks you, the demon comes in the form of a friend. The demon comes in the form of a smile. The demon doesn't come to you in its natural form because you'll reject him. The demon tells you everything you want to hear. He promises to give you everything you want, but you got to do it the wrong way. A couple of years ago, Dave Gettleman, he took the demon up on an offer. He ruined the Cat. He got Adoree. He got Galladay. He gave Cat the big contract. He did everything he could to do it the quick way. He took the easier way out. He listened to the demon. And what did it cost Gettleman? It cost him his job. It cost him his career. And it ruined the Cat. Whereas you have the angel. The angel does not make you a promise. The angel gives you a time. The angel says when its time is right, when you're ready, when you're prepared, I will give you what you asked for. That's what Joe Shane did. He didn't force it. When he took the job, he didn't try to clean up Dave Gettleman's mess overnight. My man Joe Shane was patient. He didn't go get Jerry Jeudy. He didn't go get Chase Claypool. He picked up Isaiah Hodgins. He didn't sit there and try and make Kadarius Toney work. He didn't want to sacrifice his program for the greater good. The Giants were in desperate need of receiver. He traded the best one we had because he was patient. He knew when the time was right, when he was ready, the team would fall in place. And on August 28th, 2 weeks before the season start, the Giants have one of the best rosters in the entire NFL. There is not one hole on that defense, from the secondary to the linebackers to the front 7 pass rush. The Giants have a top 5 to 10 player at every stinking position group. When you go to the offense, the Giants have a great tackle tandem, and we have a good center, and we have a Pro Bowl tight end. We have a great quarterback. We have a top 5 running back. We have the fastest man on the planet besides Usain Bolt at wide receiver. We have a great slot receiver in Paris Campbell. And we got a plethora of other slot receivers that I don't even feel like listening right now. We lack for nothing. We need nothing because we did it the right way. We were patient. We waited for the right time. We didn't sacrifice our souls to win in the short term. We didn't take the short-term gratification and got no results. We did it the right way and let things fall in place. Shout out to my man, Joe Shane. Remember that. When you pray for something, when you ask for something, the prayer is received and you're given a time. It says when the time is right, when you are prepared and you can handle it, I will give it to you. The demon doesn't work that way. The demon will give you exactly what you want when you're not ready, when you're not prepared, and it'll all go to shit because you weren't supposed to have it. It's as simple as that. When you plant and harvest, when you grow crops, you don't feed them a day after you plant them. They have to grow. It takes time. Remember that. Never forget that. When it's too easy, it's for a reason. Shout out to Joe Shane, because at the end of the day, Dave Gettleman had 4 or 5 years to fix this offensive line, and he couldn't do it. Joe Shane did what Dave Gettleman couldn't do in one season. It took Joe Shane a season to get this offensive line to the point where we can have a competent offense. Within one season, Joe Shane got us Evan Neal and got us Smiths. Dave Gettleman missed on Nate Solder. He missed on Will Hernandez. He missed on Pert. He missed on Lemieux. He never could get that line right. Joe Shane did it in a season with no money. None. Joe Shane took over the worst cap situation in modern history. And now we're scheduled to have 50, 60 million in cap space next season? With all of our best players signed? Dexter is signed. Danny is signed. Weiler is signed. I mean, my gosh. I know we got the Saquon situation, which I'm about to get to in a minute. But if you just look at the position that the Giants are in going into the season, as a fan who's been through hell, I'm talking free sodas, QB sneaks, Joe Judge rants, Dave Betcher defensive bullshit, and most importantly, boat trips and McAdoo glasses. For the past 6 seasons, we have been through hell as Giants fans. It's nice to see paradise. Can we all agree on that? Can you really imagine being where we were under Shermer, under McAdoo, under Judge? I was looking at the preseason game versus the Jets. I'm watching the preseason game, and I'm seeing Pert and I'm seeing Lemieux in the huddle. And all I could think about was Joe Judge and Dave Gettleman telling me that's the future right side of my fucking offensive line. Let that sink in, Giants fans. Just one short year ago, we were hoping that Pert and Lemieux would anchor the right side of our offensive line. Could you imagine? Look at how far we've come. We went from having Jaylen Brown and freaking that 7th round linebacker who I can't even remember, to having Bobby Okereke and Isaiah Simmons heading our linebacking core. Kayvon on the left, Ojulari on the right. We are flawless on defense. There's not a hole on defense. Trey Hawkins, Deontay Banks, and Adoree. That's a great young cornerback tandem. Pinnock, McKinney at the safety position. There's not a hole on our defense. Not one. Where's the hole on the defense, Giants fans? Where is it? And offensively, we've got Kafka, we've got Dable. All I heard from the beat reporters was wide receivers were just open everywhere. The Giants' passing concepts are impeccable. Daniel Jones was having trouble figuring out who he wanted to let eat because everybody's mouth was open because they were all open. It's a new day. It's a new day, and we deserve it. We deserve this shit. We've been through hell, man. QB sneaks? Really? Come on, man. Every freaking draft, Dave Gettleman gets laughed at. Every freaking offseason, the Giants are picked to be 4th in the division. It's about damn time we get some respect out here. It's about damn time. And as a Giants fan, it feels good. Feels good. And I see y'all super chats. I'm about to get to my second message, and I'm going to read y'all super chats off and let y'all dictate the show. But I'm going to say one more thing about timing. I'm going to say one more thing. I'm going to put this first message, I'm going to wrap it up in a bow. Did you see what the Cowboys did on Saturday? Did y'all see that? When I talk about timing, it's not just about us. It's about the opposition. It's about the enemy. The Cowboys' run is over. Jerry Jones, he copped out. He copped out. Jerry Jones just told you he don't believe in Dak. Dak is 24-4 in the NFC East. I'm going to say it again because it's not just the Giants who Dak Prescott has been sunning since he came into the league. Dak is 24-4 versus the NFC East. We have never beaten Dak Prescott since his rookie season. Since the boat trip season, we have not beat Dak. It's been 8 years. He's about to be in Atlanta next year. He'll be in Tampa Bay next year. Next season, the Giants' only competition will be Jalen Hurts. There will be Sam Howell in Washington and Trey Lance in Dallas. It's falling in place. It's falling in place, Giants fans. It's falling in place. You got Washington rebuild, Dallas rebuild. Our only competition are the Eagles. That's it. That's it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, Giants fans. Here's the catch. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker with our competition being the Eagles. Here's the kicker. Daniel Jones is not scared of the Eagles. Last year, he swept us because our team was bad. But if you remember, Daniel Jones in the pandemic season owned the Eagles. He slipped on a 90-yard run. But if Evan Ingram catches that ball, we beat the Eagles in Philly on Thursday. A couple weeks later, Daniel Jones played the Eagles again, and he had like a 30-yard touchdown run where he juked their safety. Daniel Jones, the following season, beat the fuck out of the Eagles with a broken neck. The last game Daniel Jones played in 2021, he beat the Eagles with a broke neck. Daniel Jones has been giving the Eagles the business since he came into the league. Do not let last year's bullshit fool you. Last year, the Giants were a glorified practice squad team going against a super team, a fucking mutt team in the Eagles. Don't let it fool you. Daniel Jones is not owned by the Eagles. He could take it to the Eagles and he could beat the Eagles. This is not the Eli Manning era where they found ways to beat us with Deshaun Jackson punt returns. It's not that. Daniel Jones has played relatively well versus the Eagles since he's gotten drafted by the Giants. So once again, timing. Everything's falling in place. As the Cowboys fall, the Giants rise. I love it. Oh, and by the way, nobody repeats in the NFC East. So you got the Eagles who won it last year. The Cowboys are falling. The Washington is a joke. Doesn't it just make sense for the Giants to win the division next season? Doesn't it just make sense for the Giants to win the 2023 NFC East championship? Don't it just make sense? Makes sense to me. Moving on to message number 2. I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button. We 165 deep in here. Let's go ahead and get to 100 likes. Run that like button up. I'm going to get the super chats after this message because we got to address Saquon Barkley. Now, here's the deal.